As these criminals of Bengal gathered at your nose of deep, Mexican Gulf issues the criminals hiding all identities pursued in the deep ocean and the host weight within short per square kilometers or per square meter centimeter weight in such colonic form, dipping in your opposite from northwards, packing all materials, lives, throwing southward. Coming from your California side, rounding your old Manhattan to Washington, Florida, Virginia, Wisconsin, except all people's life, they're throwing to our southwest to in your southwest. These horrible people, I asked this manager of this criminal, is supposed to be related UN, because oceanography to be run in Gulf, international water, as a climate issues, no other authorized of any country but UN climate. So these people who are managers for such, in the name of planet saving, climate, ocean cleaning, this people's name, that manager is a very high, sophisticated faculty, criminal, satanic brain. They nicely keeping such facts at your nose of Pentagon or US Scientific Committee, NASA, you are unable to learn. Why your Mexican Gulf surrounding all countries have so many earthquakes, and Alaska, California, etc. is becoming extremely, and then we're coming back from Chile as to cover that Chile portion, Ecuador, and sometimes going to Argentina. Anyway, I am not able to still this kind of huge spiral invisible to me of that setup with 6 kilometers, 10 kilometers water and earth, the whole, the magnetic stop black, and where all witches to hinder me my vision. And the 10,000s of witches is at a time attacking me. That you know the tyranny is my 10 years warning. They are increasing their, now some people have doing dances on humanity's corpses, particularly white peoples, but this white, which have this ministry, European President, Unions and Italian or other countries, all as the Indian Rishi Sunak like, the culprits, how they are tolerate you, Joe Biden, you are Indian related, or Kamala Harris, how to correlate, even Canadian, all the ministers Indian or Bengali related, not Bangladeshi in that sense. You have critically take Hindus by their birth certificate or their record in India, still on this records, because they have multi-veracity disguise, as they have killing, make riches of USA, all riches, or Europeans, all riches, Japan, Koreans, even China. So by different airplane crashing, poisoning, bringing deep ocean, and from this reward killer system. When I have asked very hotly yesterday onward that not onward, but I have asking for 2-3 years past lot, but critically yesterday and this time of evening time, this Manojit Nandi one is a big culprit, and this Subhankar Bhattacharya Chaudhary Beta Durja, बकाय तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? विकास, क्या नाम है? हाँ, निहार, आशा मकोल, उत्तम, तरुण पाल, विनय साहू, उत्तम दे, गोविंद मंडल, गोविंद कर्मकार, अजित सिन्हा बाबू, अरुणाशी गोस्वामी, जयंत तरफदार, अजय दास, अजय दास, समर घोष, मृदुला चक्रवर्ती, यू आर वेरी वेल नोन. Spita Karmakar or Dubey, I do not know. The Ranjita group, Tukhoi, Ukhoi, Datta, Nandi group. It's a big 2 to 4,000 group of Nandi, Datta, Ghosh, Bimal, Amal, Anal, Jugal, and is a, what is your? Dugal, Jivan Karmakar. You are Joimini Karmakars and others group. So many people's name I cannot, because they are to face take others. One face out. But Bimal Singh, Varun Gram, is your birthplace and records you are come from. Varun, Raghuvati Panchayat, Goghat, is sufficient to make acquainted with all and Devasis, Mazumdar. Malu Rajagans, your jungle, why? Film you are Raja, your faces and so many films are an RR group, Malu Raja, your faces and so many Sare Golmal or about Sare Bahubalis. At the time I am unable, but I am that Robinji, I have to taken as the most critical, severe capacities of IRA to decipher, to learn, to pervade this much of 12,000, 10,000 earth in our vision, and then to fight of the 10,000 of witches, that horrible machine, but at your nose, Mexican Gulf, Los Americano, and between Campe, all those areas, and the Progreso. They are mainly coming to attack me, they to attack my Baladip's village, as to torment. But this is so many thousands of videos being compromised with your Google captured evils, Microsoft, and your host. So this is an horrible earthquake. This is the time of Indian, just 7 p.m. around 6:40 to 7. I started at 6 p.m. Indian time. That horrible people's Manajit Nandi, Harijit Nandi, Tamajit Nandi, Tukai Datta, all Datta Gurparesha Parishudi Tabrata, Santas, Manatos Paritos, Kostov, Kostakamadar Kasat Gusti, Gusti, Chud Gustigan, sorry, Kuttigan Tumara. Photos you have booked with Indian governments of the sex coitus related all cases will be sufficient to make acquainted with you. Then you are it. Then is who are that democratic pleaders on behalf of Joe Biden on the human rights and climatologist concerns, etc., environmentalist, mankindness, climate, earthquake issues, blaming carbon dioxide, invisible illegal, blaming some other else, elements or alien figures. You are all that Mexican Gulf remaining within robots and artificial setup, engineering setups within remaining capsule remaining, and that what cranes, massive crane, chains, ropes, horrible, the bulldozer like the crane, and they are thrown like 700 horse, 7,000 horse, riding this magish, the prostitute sons and daughters, which are riding on that heavy, ironic platform. You are all not. Others are not. They are left, but ignored. So for that reason, we all see you are here. Visualize them all will be there. At this stage, it's very difficult. They are confusing with their mighty, Das, Shishindu, Ardendu, groups, mighty, Adhikari, Rana Adhikari, you will be able to about this all gravitational force related crisis creating remaining undersea, and to how the two Nobel laureate, one is the laboratory California, Caltech, another is remaining in the undersea. Two Nobel laureate is very critical to give this all clues of the names, because remaining on this undersea, these papers have give all clues to you indirectly, but you are religiously, scientifically too blind to insert high-tech crisis, conspiracy, network greeting of Bengali, the drama doers, so criminal, deceptive, which has power to tackle it is very, even they are fighting on behalf of you as your election winner, they are funding. So they are parallel satanic skeleton of all NATO technologies, satellite, yes, space, digital, all crime doing, the muscular cutscenes, gases, nerve gases, metallic, the undersea capacity to cover the Atlantic or oceanograph also, but there most of the places they are living, coming to from Bermuda, other triangles, to reach my Mexico Gulf, the 7 regions, to attack me as if that they can kill me, the God agent, that Nostradamus, that Harbinger, Hercules, Deifer, as if God agent at such unprecedented human crisis. Today is 3rd March, Friday evening, Indian time. I am sriRobinji, Dr. R.N. Roy, Indian Veterinary Research Institute. My immediate earlier videos will identify it. Of this my concerns, you should read all my video description, because my voice now they are to make choking. They are not displaying those criminals culprits to hide those babies and mother chores, that fucker, good sucker, good ras vagina, fluid suckers. So erratic madness. So erratic, confused, naughty, wrong, useless, criminal attitude, bogus, nonsense attitude. How most manners can be tortured, physically, cutting legs, on organs, and the acids, hot oils, and the beaten up, smashing the testicle, penis, eyes, ears, tongues, muzzle crushing, head twisting, all the severe ways, because witch hunting is most monarchical, because they are not stopped. You are unable to learn. YouTube is the duty. Google as a whole Google family is their honest duty. Microsoft it is honest duty. Who are you, USA? You have to public network, exact telephone, digital, keeping on these e-books private to claim them international and to go crying on behalf of you, but you are so puppet. You cannot be excused to go against US people's lives matter. You are claimed politician, but you are not good wizard or savior politician, but you are certainly evil enemies of these people's white and European Canada, etc. countries who are not in politics but blaming that all Democrats is the highly punishable. Yes, Indians, Modi and the rest politician of India and Indian IB, raw election commission and your elections yours. And UN, EU, European Union, Britain, highly punishable all parliamentarians, laws. Particularly Britain's all parliamentarians, which will BBC broadcasting corporations by their days, but mainly we have to Scotland Yards and on that recent time management and your FBI management, your scientific, geographical, commerce department, your NASA, National Geographic, SCR management. Yes, all this will be highly punishable Marino, Coast Guard of Mexican Gulf. Yes, who are related with crime related touch up with Mexico, claiming both countries' friendship as to make cohesiveness or to either way exploit both countries, Mexico and USA, in the name of progressive democracy, mankind, humanity, Meteorologist, etc. The mass killer, Humanity Annihilators, doers, horrible earthquake doers, all calamities, extreme weathers, storms with cyclone torpedoes, enlisted their voice, my voice is being choked by them. There's so many criminals rotating their spirals, ropes, system, thousands to choke my voice, reduce, and the power compromising of my nerves. Try to stop this stage. Agricultures are Indians who think that I as Indian, I value compromise with my complaints. Later on, to give to so mercies, all the name taken. Those will not be verified with by billions of people in such high-tech age. If those high-techs not being destroyed, that Google's related data banks, Facebook, Twitter, that Microsoft, that is all goes to the US and UN responsibility. The mobiles, satellites, cameras, chips, memory cards, storage, you are all your semiconductor is an still exclusive type in using or other countries, but your Silicon Valley's all products, digitals, cameras, high-techs, aeroplane, aerospace, hovercrafts, cruise, ships, speedboats, NOC, all mainly you have to take from this year. Then Germany, you are studying, and some partly Japan, Sony, etc. Others high-techs you have snatched by killing them, but your ways to mount snake, evil, and nobility, just like your warriors writes in a dialogue, and trader of Democrats, mankindness, nobility, great man's claim, remains certainly mass killers, evil-minded. So this evil setup, I said today one word there, I think include that evil Modi, evil constitution, evil IB of Indian, evil religious gurus, Indian evil senas, evil senas that Agniveer, the new time introduced. Agniveer is being cast by the God agent to inform you all to resign from this all post And recent time was post whatever my appearing claiming of that proclamation of Sagosito King, Savior of Indian come nearest humanity, that all post certificate degrees has to be renewed. No money is yours. So far aren't illegal taking, doing any business merchants or salary taking or doing crimes or bribery any other way, all mine will be compromised to make average with the rest people as equal vote right. I have to distribute all earned money as a common fund, common money. So I to distribute just you have destroyed Indian royal father, religious institute and God's umbrella, etc. So it is for Indian President, Vice President, all Parliament and Upper House, Lower Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, the ministers, all the political parties, as they have no existence as per my legal declaration, but you are still doing debate, DD News, Evil's Mount, who are in Prasad Bharati, and who doing information broadcasting ministry, DD News, All India Radio, all other news channels, NIV, RAW, IITs, ISROs, the Vice Chancellor, Evil's Man, Kamarpukur, Kalipur, Bengal, Vishnupur's all local school colleges responsibility. I should not the headmasters, schoolmasters, and at his fear, you are to ignore me, you are to joke me, you are to ridicule me, you to think it is my fanaticism, madness to blame in such a way. How this kind of mystic thoughts and matters to be discussed or to be raised, to be believable, imponderable, or God particle research like you, fire research you have allowed. Now you are going space, you are talking about gravitational, you are awarding Nobel laureates. Nobel laureates are so many because you are twisting my voice. You are twisting my voice from heart to night. My difficulties always be expressed on my face. All my difficulties in our brain as I am spread over of the earth, very 100 kilometers, sometimes 1,000 kilometers away at least, or if it is not 10,000 kilometers per giving power, my to state that wavelength gravitational rays, so you are taking another way. If I take the Buddhism, that I am challenging religious spiritually, and where is political? Political words you does not know meaning. The senator Congress means saints of senator, then lordship, God is in. You are taking out on Lord's name, Jesus, Bible, all related, originated from Krishna, from Indian gurus, spiritual, nobis, all Muslim Christians to be here, all from India. So all this nobility is what is so called is the past is the criminality. Today's all nobility after 70 or anything, you have to take as all criminality because it has only evil constitution each and every country what are giving this only scope to coming power and to bring power, selecting satanic and that evil. So I have come out. There is a risk to be gunned down. Some people are surrounding my. So in the night time, I am very and that many and my sky is not safe. Is being favored by that USA jet. USA jet smell of satanic hybrid jets. Hybrid is a blue whale people. They are with high techs with that small aerospace, bars, and these oceans, city. A lot of criminals with high tech is surrounding of my area. Day and night they are ready if I come out from my hermitage, even 10 meters from my wall. That will be very risky for me. as I am here fighting, that will be easy for that, for asking us that attacking and that is not perpetrator, we force the criminal, that blue hell, the people. Today is 3rd March, and sriRobinji, in my video series, has to be most attentive. Each and everybody who has seen, they have and others who are blocking YouTube. It is drawing YouTube, and Google, Gmail. You are not giving Gmail commercial or anything. You are on your own. If you are doing charity in the name of bringing social media, Bill Gates probably killed, is no more, or any other philanthropist, trust society. You are not giving money, not giving papers around the world, coming through government of India, through my local people's police medium. It will be transparent with high security, the top security of the world. I am the above thousand of popes. I can kick all popes' chest without, and I have done all Indian religious gurus so far, who are not supposed to come out to speak like me as their guardians. You have to remain. They cannot debate or question me as I am, surrendering Lord Vishnu's feet, his guidance. So those people cannot come out to mislead the rest humanity. Because you have to remain as you to remain height in Indians as a naked king's caretaker, you cannot come. No religious spirits have come, you will be immediately slain, beheaded. If any political, any scientist has gone any doubt about my speech, sriRobinji, in such high tech, it's my voice is so critical, and I'm giving such these things, nobody can speak on this parallel humanity severe and other claims. I have make India is now religious, Lord Vishnu have taken God providence country, God Sri Vishnu's constitution. So I don't know this is had any real in that form of constitution what is Indian have. So tooth pickings and extra Aryan hoods, Hindutva, the same Manu, Samhita and Lord Vasudeva, Valmiki, etc. and others, gurus, preceptors, Muni Rishis, rich Indian Sanskrit scriptures. If you cannot learn that you Satyanadela, you can come some pretty Magi Khatchar Chudi Nanta Gudmarani Chudamarani Gudet Tanata Tumjudi. If you come, you are from Kharagpur, if you come to advise Raisina Hills, Indian South Block, North Block, Narendra Modi, and you are sitting, you have Microsoft is so much eyes and cameras, Google Earth, etc. Jointly cannot learn me, but to put bar on some steps, you have millions of sex videos on YouTube. Yes, you are attached to it, those in YouTube search and YouTube. When I am YouTube, then those sex videos directly, indirectly to show this witchcrafting what to do, torture on the millions cast of Mexican Gulf. My issue is Mexican Gulf, USA President, UN General Secretary. What is that idiot name of this? You can inform all these people, telecommunication, communications, UNESCO, scientific, meteorological, climate, environment, religious, human science, social, cult, communication, broadcasting, audiovisual aids in everywhere, NASA, the satellites, international space or international maritime, meteorology, seismography. If you are not knowing this, my concern, if you are caretaker, guardianship, fake, false, evil, guardian, claimants, to keep the civil bars, not have everybody's communication, every right, but Google how, knowing personally. It is not Indians are involved that to block my mind and so many emails, Facebook, yes, the Twitter tweet. block and hinder my digital system from what? And which can block digital, except on the Google operator, American trained the CIA operator. No Pakistani can do it. It is the same. You are blaming because you are blaming Pakistani or China, Russia, the same Indian who is being Hindu to leftist criminals. Really, yes, they to raise city parallel USA and the Dubai against Hindu but Islam. That to remain in Bangladesh as a Muslim and to do Durga Puja and Kumbh Snan, Ganga, etc. Lord Shiva Puja, temple erection, all these criminal strategy masculine. So all these critical messages still cannot be learned by you to the Google's, others, whatever that cameras, sophisticated high-tech satellites, internet, that hoses for mobiles, Airtel, Vodafones, who to take my videos and all data, deleting, copying, etc. be possible through your internet. You could not allow like you. Why you have to allow this particular evils in the name of private but international claiming there is an internationalizing, globalizing their crime, greed that you are not accepting, but you are as all evil criminals, anti-gods, anti-socialists, anti-nationalists, anti-humanist are all in politics, judicial, politics, national news channels or international channels, UN, etc. So it is thought that you have to all total my sriRobinji's video says, or this latest one, if it is been downloaded somehow, that will be. And each and everybody has to be very attentive on this word. It cannot legally exclude, cannot go the fake institute of judicial unless mine certified judicial system or verifying system auditing monitoring, nobody can excuse to go other place. No score. Particularly US, India, and UK, no score. For other languages, I am speaking English and Indian, UK, Indian, the democracy, largest democracy, digital, all peoples are in India, some Indian managed. So all high-tech you are changed either why you are giving this nationality without asking Indians people's identity or seeking through UN you are as a crime promoter to spy work, you giving support to those criminals who are unreliable. So it is the nature and policy by birth or 3 generation, 4 generation, all this close that has to be common. You cannot give this by via Europe, etc. Very fake cause, because all Indians are Bengali or Landarsins. So we will learn and we will be able to get the style as the Europeans white earlier comer Indian can easily separate that recent immigrant Indian. So any Indian has multi passport, citizenship. It is your responsibility, UN, UK, and USA, Canada, Australia, English speaking countries, European Union. No China, Russia should be blamed at that stage. Because all blame this is the leftist, it's parallel, is godfather of one, or even they are to parallel friendship, oligarchy. As if they are very close to USA as the skeleton of NATO, in the same way they have to skeleton of China or Russian technology. Partly, at least because they are smuggler of technology in the various ways. There are various great merchants and evil switch collective prostitute, sons, evil satanism. So very critical God even. Bankura Royalty, Besnapur, Kotalpur, Balari, either Gotha, Arambagh, Hooghly, West Bengal, pin code 712, again 712, 612, Sripur, Lakshmipur, Kamarpur. So evil peoples, evil ID, evil satanism, evil war, all these evil oceanographers, evil climatologists, you are fake satanism, evil nobility. evil politicians. You are very careful about my life. In such communications and critically law provision made law compulsion to speak. And there is every chances to make identify each and every. The such ways YouTube can block and compromise my data, Facebook, Twitter. Remaining at the USA top, why you are not deploying, asking our Indian government, honest people, students to be participated in your such crime, catching criminals, learning. And there's so many Indians unemployed. So you can at any time can seize, make or create private ownership. And private ownership cancelling is very much need of the day. No international, each and every component has to be particularly responsible, particular one country. Then easy to UN and then international as UN body. So all privatization you have to private business, import, export, bank running. The money transaction is totally banned for the sake of humanity. Civil portion. They are doing devastation with catastrophe apocalypse. It is my very critical message for this today. You cannot compromise, deny, and dare to deny. Nakul. The criminal bemorsing all other veterinarian to introduce these people who are. I am unable to memorize all to take names. It is your joint who is as a niche cooler over access to claim his your system lordship. So in our course, Medina Mazumdar, etc., etc., Ranjita gurus, even beyond that, your Dada Guru, Dadaji, who as a evil for access doksa, to give kannas, evil prostitute, to crime, to hijack people. So, akul makul kakul. Gudaronge manajita, namdiku, chudiku, dattagu, kukred group, yes, Varjay, Durjay, Shivankar, Bhattacharya, God Bhatta Khaita, Matka Bilai Datta, Bilai Datta, or Parindu, Jagannath, Bushkata, Gaudiya Kutikot, Jagannath, King Shukdas, Mohit Shore Vacha Das, Mrityunjay, Shore Kutte, Vijay Singh, Bamal Singh, Shore Kutte Singh, Maina Singh, Taraka Singh, Bharati Singh, Gudika Singh, Trudika Singh, Share Singh, title Singh, title Nikal, तो एक बार जीव टांग के खर्च कर दो. बंगाल का सत्रह सिंह है ना, सारे टांग खींच लेंगे. I am in very difficult positions. But I have taken this much as a magnified reading. They are not allowing me to consult if it is 24 hours, 48 hours. So, the 48 hours earthquake totals, you can. The one quake above 6 today's 20s. So, today's 12, 28, and 1 on 1. So, you can imagine today will become also most vulnerable. And I have shown all that USA earthquakes. Of this USA earthquake, worldwide, but this is the USA earthquake. They are mainly to show USA earthquakes within 2 hours. It's too much. Too much. It's trembling. Oh, that's America. This is too much. That earthquake issue is to be taken very critically. It is an indication of earth inner power. Evils are to manipulate earth inner. Earthquake is a critical issue when environment of all creatures and earth life can be compromised by the earth inner penetrator. So earthquake, that issues, if you not, you can believe that storms and etc. upper surface, it is also related earth inner gravitational force related. So that earthquake seismography, earth inner penetrating earthquake within undersea remaining purpose. Undersea remaining setup, undersea remaining consisting configuration changing, metals inserting witchcraft sex coitus is मोटा मोटा कुछ चीज को that मोटा मोटा in Hindi, मोटा मोटा, yes, मोटा मोटा words you have to learn. मोटा मोटा बात को you have to if you see this is 48 hours today is 48 hours earthquakes. It is too difficult for me as a savior of the humanity to make own self also, but nobody is to believe or to see it. My side, their lives will be so vulnerable. Their life will be so critical, they cannot survive. So, that is very critical issues. As contrasted, is 1 week, around 6 and 20. So if you can see, this is that one quake is today and 12 quakes today, 33 today. So 34 is 4 to 5 is equal, and 113, 200. So today is more, and total is up to 1306. It's not exactly, but this is a earthquake surprise. So if you have bring him is a good strategic officer coming, but you are the able to bring him to show me that concerns Obama, black people, semi-blacks. I am not able to all this earthquake on 2 hours of you. Mainly California and Mexico, so Chile, Puerto Rico is becoming very central Alaska and Mexico. California, Puerto Rico, Central Alaska, California, Hawaii, Alaska, California, Chile. These are. Because I am not very vast state of California. The Jacinto and Alaska. So anyway, I am concerned very much of this recent Mexican Gulf. So all peoples of USA, Google, even you, India, mankind, tremendous UN appreciate the Mexican Gulf, and this is the Gulf regions of this Mexican Gulf. So this is your Gulf. So it should not be. Otherwise, I am concerned of to bring your peoples to Mexico. So now I am going to telecommunications, digital system communications. So, mobile, smartphones, internet, printer, cameras, Samsung, Google, So I too blame they have partly allowed me. The international telecommunications, international news, TV, communications, satellite, internet, network, of which responsibility international television, as I have. Why I am blaming English speaking? English speaking professionals, journalists, medium, scientist, much from 3 countries. Apart others, Japan, Germany, France. So उतना time they will allow your meet because I do not know much from. I'm talking English speaking professionals, professional expertise for computer, internet, medium, Google, Twitter. So that Google search engine, Wikipedia, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Then Insta, other Pinterest. But I have not those much. But Google's Microsoft, Apple's Microsoft. Even I have uttering those names, that is sufficient. Microsoft or Apple's, that Lenovo, IBM, whatever the computers, smartphones, CCTV cameras, digitalis, all are manufacturers, mobiles, international telephones, ITU, international telecommunication, ITU. International, national agencies, and why private? Or so many questions have come, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. So I to blame for why? sriRobinji, Humanity Savior. Why to demanded top attentions to which government, org, agencies, UN, etc. Microsoft, Google family, Facebook, computer, Silicon Valley, Intel, Internet, semiconductors, CPU, printers, computers, computer peripherals. So I have uttered, this is what I will try to give this on this. I am top concerned, earth inner, sea inner, human rest creatures, body inert, structures disturbing, manipulating, harming capacities, top concerns are beyond climate, that earthquake, earth in earth, sea in earth, this earthquake, earthquakes, earth trembling, earth inner vacuum creation. I'm coming. Today is 7:40 p.m. Indian time. I am sriRobinji. If it is difficult. Is coming with my team. This channel is warning me. You have to quickly stop your video talk for this time. So I am sriRobinji. Top attention giver. Act of manner. I am raising this question's personality. God is the end of that. You have to take, otherwise. It is could have been in the better, but I have not, because they are not allowing this to be in such a way I can play. That they are not. I am. No, they are allowing not. They are allowing me. That is this way. I am sriRobinji review humanity series. Top attention giver. Top attention giver to whom? At top manner. Top manner as top personality. Personality so high. all causes of all people's anxiety, suffering, death, discomfort, uneasiness. Answer so high, causes so high, so high of this answer causes. I just mentioned, I just said it. Now I stop.